At the Seattle Times has resigned after 11 years on the job. He says editors declined to run his column about two female student athletes who oppose competing against biological males. Thanks for joining us here at 11. I'm Preston Phillips. KOMO's Tyler Cunnington spoke with Matt Calkins tonight, whose resignation has drawn national attention online. Tyler?
Yeah, Preston. Calkins says that he looks back with fond memories and also no malice towards the Seattle Times. He says that his decision to leave was purely made off of principle. It comes after he says he had his most recent column struck down by editors while he was trying to address a more politically charged topic here within the city. And he says that that was not the first time that it's happened during his time with the paper.
Talk in terms of right and left.
Matt Calkins has written hundreds, if not thousands, of stories during his 11 years with the Seattle Times.
That could be whether the Mariners manager should keep his job or not. It could be whether a player should get traded. And in some places, it's where sports and politics intersect.
Which is exactly what happened in late July as the Seattle Storm hosted the Indiana Fever, with some fans showing up in support of Fever guard Sophie Cunningham, who had recently called it, quote, common sense to want to protect young female athletes from competing against biological males. Among the small group of supporters at the game were two teens from Washington who say they have encountered biological males in their respective sports and have spoken out on the issue since.
And their whole contention was, look, we're not anti-trans. We can't make that clear enough. We just think that biological girls should have their own spaces. And that really was the essence of my column. It was just because you agree with Sophie Cunningham or Annalie or Francis, it doesn't make you transphobic.
Calkins says he submitted the column to editors who concluded days later it was not going to be published.
Because you didn't say what you were doing beforehand, which I didn't really believe as an excuse.
So he resigned, citing three other columns in recent years that were also shot down, according to him, due to the political tone, a struggle he says his other colleagues have not often had to face.
I think most of our columnists kind of do go a certain way. We'll just say kind of the liberal left-wing way. It's frustrating when you don't feel like you can totally do your job because you have to stay away from certain topics.
Now, we did reach out to the Seattle Times, and they told us we do not comment on personnel matters. Meanwhile, Calkins says he will remain writing about sports and other different kinds of topics on his personal Substack page, which is also where you can find the full unpublished version of that column if you would like to read it for yourself. Reporting live here in Seattle tonight, Tyler Cunnington, KOMO News.